Welcome back to Love Life After. I am your host, Christelle. And before we dive into today's episode, I just want to say thank you. I just want to say how grateful I am for you. Yes, you. Thank you for your support. I love and appreciate every single one of you. And I just can't express that enough. So thank you so much.
Baby, you're my coat. She got me feeling like a dope fiend. I'm addicted to a black queen. Baby, you're my coat. She got me feeling like a dope fiend. I'm addicted to a black queen, a black queen.
Welcome back to Love Life After podcast. So, y'all, Thanksgiving just passed, right? And let me just tell y'all, I am still full. Like, I am so full from all the food that I had. So this year I hosted again, and I'm so happy that my family were able to come into town just to celebrate with us. And I really truly hope that you had an amazing Thanksgiving too. Whether your house was full or just you're quiet or by yourself or celebrated with friends, I truly hope you felt all the blessing because the truth is, like, honestly, some people like didn't even make it to see this season. So if you're listening right now, just please take a breath, pause, be thankful, be present in the moment, and just be blessed because you are here and you were able to celebrate another Thanksgiving this year. So just be grateful, be thankful, and just like appreciate all the people that are in your life that are continuing to like support you because I am so grateful for all love you. Like I'm definitely grateful for all of you. Everyone that's like been continuing to support us from day one or just started supporting us. I just want to say thank you and I truly appreciate you. And also like what I'm really thankful for this season is that my daughter came home, right? She came home from the holiday and let me just tell y'all like I have a whole mini adult. Like my daughter is an adult. And like just those little moments with her that I spent with her where, we're just like sitting there looking and I just look at my child and I'm like, wow, I really raised like a full human. Like it's an amazing feeling to have an adult children that are doing great and you just feel like wow, like you look, I mean, I don't know, I'm not speaking for anybody else, but like have you, if you felt like this, like please like comment and let me know because I'm just sitting and I'm like, oh my god, we raised this child, we raised a little human, like an adult. And it's really, it's truly a blessing to be able to experience that and knowing that she's doing great. I just have to say how grateful I am. And I wanted to share that because I feel like we don't appreciate those moments enough. Like, I mean, I'm not speaking for anybody else. I'm speaking for myself and like some people that I do know, that even just like talk about their children. I just want us to take back and just like take in those little moments that, we get to spend with our family and our children. Those moments are like truly a blessing. And I just feel like, that's something to truly celebrate. Yeah, so yeah, that's just a little moment that I wanted to share because I'm just truly blessed and happy. I'm thankful for all my family, all my supporter, and everyone that's been like continuing to support. So I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you, and I really do truly appreciate you. Okay, so I wanted to explain my disappearance last week. I know I did not I didn't put any episode out about where I'm going or I didn't say anything. I just kind of like decided that I was not going to do an episode last week because I felt like I needed to take that moment for me. I needed to take that break. And I deserved it. I actually took the day off too. I didn't go to work. I spent the whole day in a house. Well, not the whole day. I'll get into that in a little bit. But And that's something that I feel like I shouldn't apologize for, because I've learned and I've been in a habit of trying not to apologize for doing things that makes me happy, doing things that bring me joy, and doing things that I want to do. I learned that I should never apologize for things that makes me happy. So I'm not going to apologize, but I do want to say that I did it for me and it felt good. And I hope, you were able to listen to the other episode or just catch back on whatever episode you've been missing. But so last week was my birthday. And when I just tell you, I promised like myself that I was going to focus on me. But my husband decided that he was going to surprise me. And let me just tell you, I had the best birthday. So the day, of course, it started off with, him surprising me with breakfast. And then I took a long nap. When I got up from my nap, I know I'm saying too much because I really just want to share it because I'm really grateful. And this episode is about like, being grateful and sharing, right? So I do want to do that a little bit. And I think, somebody listening can take back on this and just reflect and would love to experience things like this too. But I just want to say before I do start, I wanted to say thank you to my husband because he surprised me with a massage therapist coming right into the house. And baby, like when I tell you the way that massage felt, like it was one of the best massages I've had because here I am just waking up from a nap and him telling me, come downstairs, I have a surprise for you. And I go downstairs and it's a masseuse, like a whole masseuse, like set up everything in my living room and give me a massage. One of the best massage I've had. And if that wasn't enough, like I'm thinking, okay, yeah, this is it. The next thing we ended up doing, he took me to a gospel concert, one of my favorite. Like everybody that knows me, that I love gospel music. So he took me to this concert in Charlotte with like Kalante, Travis Green, I think Darrell Walls, Jonathan McReynolds, yo, and like it was so many more, artists that were there. But just being there and like, can you imagine spending your birthday just worshiping and praising God, like to your favorite gospel artist? Like that moment meant so much to me. Like I'm still like smiling and in so much joy right now because I needed every moment. Like I really needed every moment of that. Like I didn't, I had no expectation at all. I thought actually when he said we have to go, I'm thinking like we're going to dinner. But no, we ended up at a gospel concert and boy was I surprised. Like it was the best thing ever. And I'm not gonna like stop thanking him for it because I was taken back so much from just being in the presence of so many other people that were all there for the same reason to worship God and to, just say thank you. So I really just truly appreciate him for making that happen for me on my birthday. Because I mean, I don't know, but how many of y'all could say that you spend your birthday with a massage and then a gospel concert to your favorite artist? We've been to like Travis Green concert before, like years ago, but I have not been to another one since. And this meant so much to me because I love everybody who know me know that I love Travis Green so much. His music, it sings to it, like it speaks to me in I guess in ways that I can't even imagine or explain. So I'm if my husband is listening, which I hope, I wanted to tell him thank you, babe, for like allowing me to experience this birthday the way that I did. And if that wasn't enough, like so the next day after we went to church, he surprised me again. So he brought my whole family into town for brunch after church. Like, y'all, it was the best birthday I've ever had. Well, one of the best birthday I've ever had because he had other surprises before that I absolutely loved. But it just felt so good. I felt seen. I felt so loved. and so grateful. And not to mention all the love, the text messages, the posts that I've gotten from my family and my friends. It just felt so great. And I want to say thank you to my family that, came to support me. And thank you for allowing me to just be myself and not judge me. I just want to say thank you. Like, I don't know why I keep saying it because I'm truly really grateful. And I just want them to know that I'm grateful and I'm grateful for everybody. But let me just tell you too, that's not all. So I know I've been talking about this for a while, but like this season has really been like a full season. This season has meant so much to me because one of the, I think I shared this a few episodes ago, but I'm actually graduating next week. I just finished the Goldman Sachs BIB program and I'm graduating next week. And I'm so honored. I'm so proud of myself. And of course, the community that I've built, the knowledge I've gained, the clarity that I've received throughout this whole process, it's been definitely a life changing. And I'm so grateful. And y'all, like, when I tell y'all, if you ever get a chance to join this program, to get accepted into this program, like it will definitely change your outlook on life. And if you have a business, definitely on your business too. And I've taken so much in, and I'm so excited that I was able to, be in this program because it taught me so much. It taught me to not only be bigger than what I was, than what I was before, but that I deserve to be seen. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that I was able to be in the presence of so many individuals that are doing amazing in their business. And we're all just there to learn more. So I just want to say thank you to the BIB program for allowing us to experience this from the beginning all the way till now. It has been a life changing event. And I'm so grateful. I'm definitely grateful. So what else? Okay. So, and also I know I didn't share this. It happened on my birthday too as well. My book came out on my birthday. The Crown Care Method. The Crown Method. I'm sorry. The Crown Method: How Hair Becomes Healing. The Crown Care Planner that came out a few weeks ago, but the Crown Method, too many crowns, right? I can't remember. So the Crown Method: How Hair became healing. That came out on my birthday, and when I tell y'all, like the love I received from my friends, my family, my clients, it's been so amazing. There's no word, like I can't explain how much I feel like or how this whole transformation like changes everything that I do. Um and honestly, like if you are in a service industry, like I think this book is 100% for you. And not just because I'm not even saying that because I wrote it, but because I feel like it's truly needed. Like we all need this. Especially a lot of us that are in the service business, we don't get to hear this a lot or see this a lot. So just putting this together, and if you want to know more about it, go back. I don't want to talk about this book because it's not about that today. I talked a little bit about it in a previous episode. Just go ahead and learn a little bit about the book. It's pretty much, just stories from different clients, but you have to go back and listen so you can learn more about it. Because I've learned so much just like writing this, and I can't wait. Like, if you do get a chance to get a copy, I can't wait for you to, learn, hear about it, hear every single story, or read every single story. I'm sorry, and just learn something, pick something from it. I, I'm telling y'all, like, you would not regret it. It was so amazing. Um, and I'm just so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself. Do you have an inspiration to start your own podcast? Are you still undecided about starting your podcast? Well, Buzzsprout has the tool to support and to help you along your way. And they also have a community to ensure you keep on podcasting. Buzzsprout have helped over 400,000 podcasters launch their shows since 2009. So we've seen it all. I've been using Buzzsprout since 2017. Buzzsprout has helped us list our episode on so many platforms such as Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Deezer, Pandora, and so much more. Buzzsprout has reached over millions of listeners by listening to our podcast in all these platforms. If you are still unsure about which platform to use, click the link in my description box and head over to Buzzsprout to get more information. Remember, that's BUZZSPROUT.com. Again, BUZZSPROUT.com. Happy podcasting. This season has definitely been very, just beautifully humbling and just stretching me in ways that I could never imagine. Like, I know, like, even though I don't always know where life is leading me or even know what's ahead, I'm just so grateful that every journey that I've been on has been an amazing journey, or even if it's not, which I'm in a place in my life where I know now that everything that happened in my life, it happened for a reason. It happened to teach me a lesson or to take a message out of whatever mess that I went through. So I'm just so grateful and I'm so excited that, through my journey that I've had those learning experiences that I could use in my future to help me better understand what my life means and things that I should or shouldn't do. I mean, like, there are sayings all this about when you know better, you do better. And that's where I am in my life. And everything I'm learning is literally shaping me for where God is taking me next in my journey. And that's what like I really wanted to talk about today because now like what growth really looks like for me and not the Instagram version. I'm not talking about Instagram version, not the highlight reel or none of that stuff, but the real internal work, the work that I've been like putting in, the lessons I've learned, the things that I've taken from, just this season in my life. It's been very insightful, very informational, very yeah, it's been great. It's been a lot, and I'm excited to share a few lessons that I've learned. One of the lessons is about how I feel like our next level, like where we need to be, wherever our journey is taking us. I'm sorry, that it requires for us to have a renewal mind, right? To have that unlearning part of our life to be able to take everything in. So I think like when certain things come up in our life, like for example, like this year showed me that my next level demands a different version of myself. Like where I needed to be a different version of myself. And I feel like you cannot really walk into like, bigger room until you let go of certain things. Um, and you can't walk into bigger room like carrying the small things that you've always carry with you. Like those habits that sometimes you need to break, but it needed to take something to happen in order for you to break those habits. So that's where I am. And I feel like you can't expand like for example, like my business, right? I can't really expand my business if I'm still carrying on like old fears, right? And I can't build a legacy for my family while holding on to my old identity. Like I had to let go of the old identity, like because and I know some of the entrepreneurs that are listening could kind of like relate to me, like to relate to what I'm talking about. Being an entrepreneur like will expose your identity in ways that you can imagine. Like, especially like I feel like some of us fear certain things that we do want to take the steps, but we're afraid of the outcome. So, but I've learned that the fear of not being enough is really what drove me to being where I am, or like the fear of, changing or charging what I'm worth. Like, for example, being in the program, it taught me that, I had to learn to reevaluate my prices and reevaluate the way I do business. And just taking those lessons in and letting go of those fears to know that I am worth every single penny that I charge. I feel like some of us really have an identity issue. Like, and I know I'm speaking for myself because yeah, I was there. I've been there. There were fear of leadership, like fear of being, or well, not being, but being seen. Public speaking. That's something that I'm still like, I'm still working on. Um, just feeling like when I'm talking about public speaking too, like I love talking, but I don't like talking in public. I don't know why. I like talking to people that I'm close knit with. That's why I like to do like different things that include like small circle of people. I don't want to like be in a room with thousands of people where I feel like or feel overwhelmed. But I'm working on that. I'm not saying it because I'm saying it because I want to learn and grow from it, and I'm learning and growing from it because I've done speaking event that were alongside like I would say yeah, about 100 people, and I love it because I feel like going through this program has really helped me exceed what I used to think. I guess like what I'm really trying to say is like where if you haven't those fear of succeeding and not really know what to do next, I think it's important for us to like unlearn certain habits so we can get to where we desire to be. And these are just some things that we don't really talk about enough. Like I feel like a lot of us or people that been through certain things, like they think it's just some people. Like, don't get me wrong, some people it's easy for them to like just go through those fears or not have those fear at all. And then there's some of us that had to go through certain things to be able to come out on the other side. So for those of us, so if you're somebody who's in those situation, I think like it's important for you to reevaluate yourself and set certain goals that will help you to get where you need to be. Like one of the things that I've been doing to eliminate my fear of speaking in public is talking to people more when I go to different rooms. And it really do help. I've really learned a lot just doing that, just like starting small talk or even like down to like pitching myself. So yeah, this is another thing that I didn't talk to y'all about. So I recently, this was a few weeks ago, me just trying to put myself out there because if you can't be scared and if you really want to accomplish something, right? So I was nervous. I knew I was nervous because I'm still working on, those fear of speaking with thousands of people. Even with them, like when I was trying to do live on TikTok, I think that fear really like eliminated me being on as much, which I'm working on. So if you do want to come on, support me. I'm definitely going to start back again. But as soon as I get some time right after this graduation, I'm definitely gonna go back into doing it because I think that's the only way I'm going to learn. But what I was saying is, I had the opportunity to pitch my business. Really, it was supposed to be my product, but I decided to do my business. I don't know why. Don't ask. Um, but it turned out I was so nervous. Like when I started talking, and then I saw the number of people viewing and I froze and I got nervous and I just stopped. I kind of like just started like mumbling and don't I didn't even remember what I was saying. But you know what I did? I got right back up. I went on live instead to share about it and talk to people because that's the only way that I'll grow from it. Because if I don't take the opportunity that I have, I'm never gonna move on. I'm gonna stay in that small mind. But I need to start stepping into like that CEO mindset. And that's what I'm trying to like tell y'all. Like, if you continue to play small and stay in that fear of the unknown, then you're never going to make it. I'm just saying, like, this is true. Like, coming from me, someone who experienced it, I'm just telling you. And when you get into a mindset, like for me, for example, the Goldman Sachs program, it definitely, I'm not telling you this just to like brag, or I'm really telling you to teach you something, because the program alone, it forced me to get out of my comfort zone. I had to really look at my numbers, which I was not doing or should have been doing, but just like really was scared to look at it. It forced me financially to look at my financial gaps between my personal life and then my business. It also like I was able to review my system. It challenged me as a leader to be able to implement, the new ideas that I'm learning, and stop hiding behind, I guess, busyness, like just being busy all the time, but not really accomplishing anything. But now I know to set goals and follow those goals, and not just be busy just to be busy. And that's what a CEO mindset comes in. Like, you have to unlearn those habits that you do, so you could step boldly into the self that you want to become, right? And for me, it worked. That worked, like emotionally, physically, it worked for me, and like mentally too. But overall, like spiritually, just taking all of that in, it really made me realize that sometimes the real barrier is, I guess, it's not outside of who you are, but it's really inside of yourself. But when we face ourselves, when we really let God mold us, like, which I mean, that's the season that I'm in now, because I'm letting God take the wheel. When you allow growth instead of like resisting, that's when everything changes. And that's what things changes for me. And I'm in the season now where all I'm saying to myself, and I keep, I have on repeat, is that I'm growing into the person that my next level requires. Like, this is what my next level needs. So this is what I'm growing into. So the affirmation that I've been telling myself like lately every day is that I'm growing into this person for my next level, because this is what my next level requires of me. So to say all of that, I just want to say I am so grateful again. And let me tell you something else that I feel like changed me. So I feel like you can prepare all you want. Sometimes, like, we are human trying to like figure out certain things. We prepare, we try to prepare, we try to hustle, grind, or whatever you call it, whatever strategy that you think you're doing, that you call it. But gratitude really opens the door for the strategies that we can't see. Like, I'm going to try to like give you a few examples. Okay, so it keeps us, being grateful like really keeps us from, you know, not overstepping, right? It keeps our heart soft. It keeps our spirit open, and it keeps us in alignment, and it also brings us like different opportunities that we never thought we could experience. Um, and of course, when I look back in my old season and the season that I'm in now, like, especially just having this few months, spending time with family, completing my spending my whole entire move since I've been here, focusing on this program, like launching my book, my growth, my peace, my purpose, like all of that. I'm just saying that I see God's fingerprints all on it, on every single one of those things. And I can't stress that enough because I just want to tell you this. If you could stay grateful in the waiting, I promise you God will bless you in the becoming. Ooh. Okay, well, hold on. Let me try to rephrase that again. Because I feel like if we continue to be grateful and we just wait on the Lord, all we have to do is wait, right? God will see us in whatever that we're trying to become or whoever we're trying to become. So if you just stay grateful in your waiting time, God will bless you in your becoming. And that's something that is staying with me because I feel like I've been patiently waiting and now I'm becoming the version that I've always felt like God wanted me to be. And I'm so grateful because I'm going to continue to choose gratitude in every season just because I know that God is aligning me for everything for my good and not for, my own glory, but for God's glory. And oh, yeah, there's no other words that I could say that could contradict what I just said because I feel like with everything that we do, we just have to keep our eyes on God and have faith that no matter what we're going through, that God got our back and He has the final say, and we just have to thank Him and just be grateful. I'm getting emotional just talking about this, so I'm just going to. I just want to say thank you for spending this time with me today. This season has really been like very emotional. It stretches me in ways that I could never imagine. And I really truly hope that today's episode inspire you to like just really just slow down, take a breath, meditate, be grateful, embrace your growth. Like take the moment, the little moment, and step boldly into your next chapter. It's almost the end of the year. Start setting goals. One of the word that I've been setting for myself and I keep saying to myself is joy, right? I'm going to carry that word with me as I go into this next chapter of my life and just, focus on me and just have joy. Like really have joy. Not happy, but really have joy. Um, yeah, I just wanted to say that just continue to embrace your growth and remember that you are not behind because your time is not here yet. When it's your time, when God says it's your time, then you will know. But until then, just like continue to wait and just be grateful for everything that you have, everything that you've accomplished. Be grateful because what you're doing right now, you're becoming and you are evolving, and God is preparing you for your next chapter. And I just want you to know that, and I want you to feel like you are in the waiting season to become something greater that God wants you to be. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you have any question, comment, or concern, please email me at lovelifeafter18@gmail.com or hit us up on our Instagram at love.lifeafter. And honestly, like until next time, like please, if you have any question, honestly, just put those questions in the comment. Um, and remember that your journey is secret, it's sacred to you, and your story is still being written. So just be grateful, love on you, love the people around you, be kind to people, and just be you. Until next time, I will see you later. Thank you for listening.